And it's an
Equal share.
investment. Let's go.
I mean, if this is a company, right? We would definitely have equal share. I
False.
think. Okay, let me rephrase this. Adam would so if we had to split this, Adam would have at least 45% of
False.
shares. Okay, I'm not done yet. Hold on. I'd have 25.
No.
Kevin would have 25.
And I would have 60.
And Desonoto would have 5.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, disagree. Genesis and I, 30 and 30.
Okay, so then
Kevin
the two
and
of them.
Desonoto, the rest, 20 apiece.
That's not how math works, but yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it does. 30 and 30 is 60. 20 and 20 is 40. 40 plus 60, 100, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, God, I'm, no, don't listen
It's
to
not
me.
how math works. Kevin, guess what? 19. Desonoto, 21. Congrats. The one time I get a fucking math question right, Kevin, you doubted me.
It'll happen.
That's fair. Acting like we haven't talked about that numbers percentage before. Fucking, we've been here since the beginning. Kevin didn't want to do this at first. We had to put up with that guy, remember? We had to put up with that guy. Genesis.
That guy.
You remember?
I remember that, man.
We get more.
But here's the thing. Kevin's the one who got rid of that man.
You're right. Sorry, Desonoto. 21 to Kevin, 19 to Desonoto.
What is happening?
But here's the other thing. Desonoto provides a lot of the comic relief.
That's it.
Oh, all right then. Okay.
We broke him.
I didn't have
Welcome.
anything to say about that. I wanted to see if Desonoto would chime in.
Yes.
Yes.
It was
that's
a
his-
really
okay.
quiet yes from far away.
I got it. All right. Wow. Now that we have shareholders and investments out of the way, welcome everybody to another episode of. Yes. Welcome everybody to another episode of Crafting a Chat. How are we all doing tonight, gentlemen?
Swell.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
I would
everybody's
like
doing
to say swell as well.
All right, swell as well then. Thank you. Gentlemen, as we normally start our episodes, what did we all do last week? Kevin, you want to start us off for what we did last week?
What we all did? Ooh, I don't know. What did we all do? Oh, let's see. What the hell did I do last week? I played some Diablo 4. I played anything on here? I played more Dicey Dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we played anything. We watched a lot of DuckTales. Sure,
We did.
you got something to say about that.
A lot of DuckTales we watched.
I watched a new episode of Goosebumps.
Interesting.
Don't ask me how I got that. Watched an episode of Goosebumps, real good. I'm not going to talk about it unless Adam's caught up.
Kevin, let me tell you something. I have not watched any more other than the 3.
All right, Adam's not caught up. Show's good. Adam, once episode 10 comes out, I'm talking about it, full spoilers. So, all right.
Honestly, Kevin, I might just join you then.
All right.
Because for some reason, I cannot get myself to be like, all right, put Spider-Man down and go watch
Oh, that makes sense.
this. Yeah. Well, I can put Spider-Man down and go, like, do a puzzle. Because I've put it down, I've done a puzzle, I've done some other stuff, but, like, for some reason, I'm like, Goosebumps not calling me home. I don't know why. I was so high on it, too. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Stupid
Anyway.
kids.
Whoa. So, yeah.
Did you say something, Desonoto?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I watched up to episode 6.
Of Goosebumps?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Kevin, I was going to tell you about that, and I was like, oh, I'll let it for a surprise on.
Oh, I'm excited. All right. Anyway, I think I did one other thing. What did I do? Oh, the thing I literally just did. I played a little bit of the Invincible demo. Thoughts? Very pretty. The demo does not run well, but right in the beginning of the demo, they say, "Hey, this doesn't run well. We're fixing it." So yeah, game was delayed a few times. I'm sure it runs great now. But yeah, it's interesting. Very, very well voice acted. Oh my god. Very pretty. Some people say the textures look like they're from 2003. They are not from 2003, but okay, sure. You believe what you want to believe, I guess. Um, and yeah, good game. Really good. Uh, unnerving walking simulator sci-fi game. Recommend. I'll be playing it when it comes out on November 6th. So yeah,
Cool.
I'll talk a little bit more in depth about Diablo 4 as my topic, and that's about it. All right.
Appreciate it. Adam, what'd you do?
You really appreciate it.
I do.
All right.
What did I do? I've been playing some Spider-Man 2. I'm sure we'll talk about it for a little bit. We're not going to go into spoilers, so don't worry, everybody. Playing the shit out of that. I don't know how long, but I don't know. I'm honestly, I was like, I'm not going to beat this in a weekend. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to have fun.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's not Last of Us Part 2 where I was like, I don't have a choice. I have to continue. This was like, I'm good. I want to finish. I'm definitely going to finish it probably tomorrow and maybe tonight. I don't know. I know I'm towards the end, but I do not want to. I'm not rushing through it. I'm just swinging. Again, we'll talk about it. What I watched, I've been watching more Prison Break. Not too much more. I've only watched like 4 episodes since last podcast, but whatever.
Excuse me.
Bless. And what else? Saw Killers of the Flower Moon in theaters, the Martin Scorsese film. It was it was okay. It's not quite. The trailers make it seem like it's like a gangster film of like whites versus Native Americans, and it's not that almost at all. It's literally just whites abusing Native Americans, the Osage, and the Osage being like, "Hey, we're good people. We're not fighting this, but we know it's happening." And then
I'm a good man.
Yeah, and it's just like a very like slow movie. It felt more like a docu-series than an actual film. The only thing that I thought was bad with it, Leonardo DiCaprio seems miscast. He's not bad in the movie. It's just every time he's on screen, I don't believe him as this kind of stupid, a very stupid person. Like, just clearly not all there, and which is a shock because of What's Eating Gilbert Grape. But he just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. And my mom hated his accent and what he was doing with his mouth, and yeah, it was weird. The one lady in it, the one who plays Molly, she should definitely win an Oscar or get nominated or something, because she's great. Other than that, the movie's not really worth it, I don't think. I said it was okay. My mom said it was boring and garbage, which I think is a little far, but whatever. What else? I watched something else. I watched Loki. Watched episode 3 of Loki. Genesis has informed me that he still has not watched episode 2 or 3 at this point. Wow. But that's okay. We'll some stuff got in the way, but we'll hopefully next week maybe, Still
that's
good.
Why you move the stuff around.
Huh?
Next week I'll make sure and I catch up with everything. We'll have a
Don't
we'll
make
have
promises. Don't make promises. You know?
A full... No, no, no.
No, I mean
We'll-
not in like a bad way. Just like, hey, I hope you do, but like, let's not. Hey, we hope you get there, but let's not act like it's guaranteed at this point. Because you said that last week.
I know.
Life
I
gets
know.
in the way sometimes. You know, you're a father. You got stuff to do. Again, no one. You're good. You're good. So, hey, maybe next week. Hopefully next week, but you know, still good. I'll remember it. So take your time. As long as you don't take as long as Secret Invasion, we're good.
No, I've
God, that show sucked. But Loki, episode 3, real good. Definitely moving the MCU forward, I think, which is interesting because I saw a comment from someone saying each MCU project is not moving the story forward. It's just like,
this is the one that's moving it forward.
yeah, it's just like, hey, the multiverse, it's happening, and it's like cool, but Loki's like, hey, it's not happening. We're in it. Like it's already happened. Everything's happening. It's already done. Like what are you talking about? Like we have to react to it now. And Loki's doing that, and it's great. I love it. I might have watched something else, but I don't remember. So I'll move on to whoever wants to go next.
All right, I'll go next year. So like Adam, I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man 2. I've been having a great time swinging and swinging and swinging.
Just keep swinging.
Yeah, just keep swinging. Just
Thanks,
keep
Jory.
swinging. Just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. What do? We swing.
Yeah.
What else have I played?
Broke his brain.
Yeah, I broke my brain.
Honestly, when you're swinging, you relax. You know, you don't think about nothing.
Oh yeah, it's a real therapeutic thing actually.
It's very nice.
It really is. Although it depends on who you're playing as. If you're playing as Miles, a lot of cool beats play in the background, so it's more like just cool swinging. And Peter, it's more, I think.
Honestly, they're relaxing in their own ways.
I don't think I played anything else. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I've been watching a lot of DuckTales with Kevin.
I remembered.
I think that's all I did. I didn't do anything else, I don't think. I could take a look at my menu real quick, but I don't recall doing anything else.
I don't think you did.
Alrighty then. Take us home.
I remembered what I watched. I started. A friend of mine has been trying to get me to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, you've seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Well, she's been trying to get me to watch it, and I finally I watched 5 episodes. I don't know. I got to the dog episode. It was very sad.
It is very sad.
Yeah.
Great show.
And when I saw the little girl, I was like, "Oh God, no!"
Yeah.
A lot of memes with that dog.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's an anime. I don't love it. We're gonna watch more on Thursday because we've been doing it the DuckTales method that you guys are using. But we're on Discord and just syncing it up and stuff. But
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I don't know because you know she said it was like Avatar, and I'm like I kind of see what she was talking about.
Avatar.
Yeah, like the Last Airbender.
Animated show?
Yeah. She said there were similarities, and honestly, as I'm watching it, there are similarities.
What similarities are you finding?
I mean, the power set is kind of like similar, like people shaping metals and stuff.
Okay.
And then
some people have different elements.
Yeah. Don't. I know you're an anime person, but don't take this too seriously as they're similar.
I think we're more curious to know because we've both seen that show.
Also, it's like some of the animation in the first few episodes have been similar to like when characters are yelling, and then like there was a point where Edward, I think, Edward was mad at that dog in the dog episode, and then he started chasing after the dog, and the animation for the dog was like the dog like standing on two legs running away, but it was like a simplistic animation, and it was very funny, and it reminded me of all the times that Sokka yelled at what's that big floating thing, the bison?
Appa.
Appa, thank you. Wow, okay, wow. Adam forgot, everybody else remembered. Yeah, Appa.
Show.
Great show, Kevin. Highly recommend. But it reminded me of like some of that stuff. So there's like similarities. Again, we're watching the Brotherhood one, the 2009 version. Apparently, it's very different from the 2003
yeah, that's the better one to
yeah,
watch.
that's what apparently. That's what she was saying too. So, but there's like little things like that remind me of it. It's not like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But it's also like kind of childish, but at the times it can get real serious.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of just dark tones in the show, and then at the
Yeah.
same time, it's a
As
child.
it gets rolling, you'll.
Yeah, she
You'll
said
see
it gets
more.
less funny as the show goes on, which
Uh-huh.
I think one of the positives about it is the comedy, because in episode, I think it was 2, there was one point where they were talking to, oh god, it's not Roy Mustang, it's the other guy with the big nose, and that guy has a daughter, and Edward and oh god, what's his brother's name? Ash, Alfie, something like, whatever it is. It's something like that. I fucking Alfie Strawberry. I can't remember his name, but the one trapped in the soul in the suit, whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, we're gonna go do some training, and the little girl was like, oh, training, choo choo, and I thought that was so fucking funny. Because I'm like, what a stupid joke. And I'm like, somebody has a kid and some kid said that. There's no way somebody made that up. There's no way somebody was like, a kid would totally misunderstand this. No, they heard a kid misunderstand that. And I'm like, I love that so much. And oh my god, I laughed so hard. We had to pause. That's how hard I was laughing. I was like, I don't know what's happening. We gotta wait. Also, the guy with the big dude with the mustache and it's in front of his lips as he talks, that was really funny. He was in the first episode, I think. He popped up randomly in like the 4th episode, I think. But like, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but she said I need to give it 10 episodes.
It is a very, oh god, it gets dark as you get real deep into the show.
Yeah,
I think that's why she's saying give it 10 episodes. It gets really dark.
Is this a recommend, you think, for me?
Turn the lights off.
Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is it's a classic anime. It's up there with like the likes of Cowboy Bebop and Rurouni Kenshin and Yu Yu Hakusho and things like that. So it's one of those, like, you gotta watch it. It should have been in the era of the 90s because it was like very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, the animation style reminds me of the 90s, but also since it's a 2009 remake, I don't know if it's using some animation or whatever.
They probably have some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Not CGI. The studio
panels
Mappa
and stuff.
No, the studio Mappa definitely does some of the. It's cell shaded. They use some. They probably have some cell shaded technology when it comes to some scenes like that. But the focus on transmutation and just how the even exchange system works and just how it gets worse and worse as you go forward is just it gets like it eats away at you as you go into the show.
Yeah,
so.
It's interesting so far. Again, I don't know if I'll finish it, but I should have more of a review next week. 10 episodes in at least.
Yeah, my favorite character is Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang is Two-Face from Telltale.
Is he?
Yeah, it's Travis Willingham.
Voice actor. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're watching. She said it was one of the only good animations that's good in dub.
Yeah, that and Dragon Ball are the only two in English that you really should watch.
And I'm like, is sub
Everything else
bad?
you watch sub.
Because I would have
No,
preferred to
it's
watch
not.
in sub.
They got good voice actors. You
Yeah,
gotta,
yeah. Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham are Roy Mustang, and I think Lust is Laura Bailey's character.
yeah, the
I'm like, Mary Jane, what are you doing in here?
when you get
That
good
was fucking
quality
weird.
English voice actors, you can do a good dub. And
Yeah.
the only two, well, I'd probably say the only three is Avatar, Dragon Ball, and probably Full Metal Alchemist. So
I think
Does
Death
Avatar
Note,
have a
Death Note
sub?
was pretty good too.
it's an
No.
It's an anime. That's why I'm saying it's a dub. I don't think it has a sub, but
I
I'm
don't think
saying
it's a dub though. I think it's in its natural English. I don't think there's, because it's like an Americanized anime. Like it was made for America. It wasn't made.
Yeah.
okay. Then I'll leave Avatar out of that one.
Yeah,
I just
'cause
figured they'd
I
have
just
good
don't.
English
I
voice
just don't
cast.
know. Yeah, because the mouths are animated for American English,
Yeah.
and I think that to be a dub, it has to be like in a different language,
Right.
and then just dub over. So
Right.
interesting. But yeah, stay tuned.
Cool. Thank you for that. Desonoto, take us home.
Taking you home.
Country road, Desinoto.
Honestly, it works.
Desinoto's my mountain mama.
Oh my god. Mountain Mama, take me home, Desunoto. Wow.
Okay. Okay, so I played I don't even know if that really counts. I didn't really play much. I think probably a tiny bit of Fate Samurai Remnants, a little more. And then I started watching stuff.
Mhm.
So, let's see. Yesterday,
Excuse me.
this sucks. I never remember what I watched. Okay, so I watched Goosebumps, right? I watched episode 1 through 6, which
What
is
do you
all they
think so
have
far?
right now.
Gotta know.
I thought it was pretty good. The first episode, I really hated the main guy, the football player kid.
When you texted me that, I was shocked. I thought he was
I
the
just
one
hated
saving
his.
grace.
I hated how like I feel like he might have been overacting a little bit with how he was so.
Compared to how much the rest of the cast in the first episode underacts, it does seem like he overacts.
Yeah, maybe that was the contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of them are kind of just there
Because when he sees
doing whatever.
that fucking camera in his locker after giving that speech,
Oh
and
yeah,
then he
just.
gives that look, I'm like, that is the most realistic like reaction I've ever seen in a movie about somebody getting an item that they burned or destroyed and it's back. Because everybody else
Yeah, he
goes,
was just
oh,
gone.
but he was too stunned to speak, Kevin. He was too
Yeah.
stunned, and that I honestly would love to use it as a reaction gift for so many things.
Yeah, he was too stunned to walk. He was too stunned to look around. He was too stunned to play his football game, and he broke his arm after
Yeah.
that, shortly after.
Yep, his broken arm in a sling, no cast. Don't think about that.
I really do like the guy, the
Justin
Mr.
Long.
Brat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he did a really good job
yeah, he's great.
with like his character before and then after he got possessed, I guess, by
It, when he's walking through the school, I think in episode 3.
That was so funny.
And he just can't control his body. Yeah, it's
Such
great.
a good job there.
Yeah.
Crashing into the locker, just literally falling down and stumbling to get back up.
Yeah. So the show got better for you after episode 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't... I don't know, it wasn't like anything bad. I didn't really expect too much because it's Goosebumps. It's with, not a child cast, but like younger.
Yeah, teens.
Teens, yeah, teen cast. So like, I mean, you can only expect so much from them with their acting. At this point, they're still growing. They're still just becoming actors, maybe most of them, or some of them I'm sure have been in other things that I don't know about. Let me think. The worms. I don't know if you're there yet.
I am not there yet, but I know about it.
Yeah, the worms get kind of crazy. And, oh god, the one kid, he's so nasty. He's fucking eating worms. Or trying to, at least. You probably saw that in the party. He was like, "Oh, you want to see me eat a worm?"
And the guy was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah. That kid has, he's so weird.
Lucas, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He's like that kid in school who never gave a shit about anything. Was he though? No, he wasn't the one with the money. He was the other kid that had the money. I think it was the one gay kid.
Oh, yeah.
He was very rich, and his mom was one of those moms who works all the time, doesn't give a shit about their kids, and...
Does she work?
I assume she does. I didn't see any husband.
I thought the husband was at work. And she just sits around and drinks all the time. Did you also see that fucking scene where he's like, "Oh, Mom," and he cleaned up the fucking bottle, and then he made Pop-Tarts and threw the wrapper in the sink?
Yeah.
Because I'm still thinking about that, if I'm honest.
Excuse me?
I mentioned this last week. Jen, so she might have been asleep. I don't know if you were asleep last week or the week before.
I have not fallen asleep for the last 2 weeks. I was complaining last week.
Last week you didn't listen
Okay.
because you were like, I'm not part of this. I don't care. And honestly, I don't blame you. But like, there was a scene where the one dude, his mom is like an alcoholic, but like in a fun way. It's wine o'clock somewhere. Where he comes home and he sees a glass and an empty wine bottle, and he's like, "Mom, seriously? Like, I gotta pick up for you again? Like, what the fuck?" Like, he just is so like, "Really, Mom?" And then he picks it up and then puts it away, and then he grabs a Pop-Tart box, puts one in his pocket, and then opens another one, throws the wrapper in the sink, and then shoves the Pop-Tarts in the toaster. And then that's the end of that, because he gets kidnapped after that, I believe, or something, whatever happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck are you putting?
Who the fuck throws a wrapper in the sink?
I mean, when I'm making a Pop-Tart, the toaster is next to the sink, and if I rip the wrapper too much, honestly, sink's a good place to drop the wrapper before you grab shit. Rarely ever do I actually drop it, though. I like shake it out, put the Pop-Tarts in, and throw it away. Or put it down like a normal human being on the counter. But, But also, that's the kid who said, this is how I know Des Tsunoda was watching this, Kevin. Because he texted, "You know what is real? The scratch on my brand new fully loaded Rubicon." That's how I knew he was watching, because he texted that golden line from the pilot, which is literally the worst line. And I was like, this son of a bitch. And I knew he would catch up, because I knew after you got past the first episode, you'd be like, "Hey, this is all right.
Yeah, it definitely started picking up.
Yeah, I even
Okay.
recommended it to you last week
Yeah.
because I was like,
I was
"Hey,
like, oh, you
man,"
know what? Let me see how this is.
and the scares are pretty good.
Yeah, and the whole thing with you
The
saw the
mystery's good.
mask stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that
Yeah,
mask. Yeah,
that
yeah.
mask was
Okay? Kevin had this question. Did that mask only change one time, like when it was off and it smiled?
I think so. And then after that, it kind of fused into her face.
Yeah, after that it fused into her face. Okay, so
But then
Kevin, it did
after
only do the
that,
one time.
I don't think it. I don't remember it really changing. It just kept whispering to her till she threw
Yeah.
it in the lake. And then Mr. Brat comes along and fishes out of the lake.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that mask episode is the second episode.
Yep.
Because then that kid explodes at the end of that episode.
I was like,
And you're
wait,
like,
why
huh?
the fuck is there jello everywhere?
Hey, it smells like, what is it, watermelon starburst or whatever the hell it is?
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, yeah. But also, I forgot to mention this last week. I love that one girl was like, I hit one of them in the face with a billiard ball, so that is its weakness. And then she just shows up and she's already clubbing him without
Yeah.
a second thought. Like, hey guys.
The main kid and the girl, the one girl,
I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
yeah, when they went to the car, and then they find Lucas, and Lucas is talking to them, the clone one, and then all of a sudden you just see the whole thwack
Yeah.
with the baseball bat come out of nowhere, and
Great.
they're like, oh my god, what the fuck, what are you doing?
Yeah. It is so good. And she's like, I got this.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job adapting what is like seemingly, I guess, more like younger adult horror stories
Mm-hmm.
into something that's actually pretty nasty sometimes, and like gross and a little unnerving. Like that clock, cuckoo clock. Oh, and you probably didn't see uh what came after that, where they kind of tell the origin of the kid who got burned in the house.
But yeah, he didn't do that.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they making more episodes?
Yeah, 10, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. It released. I think it's 10 episodes, releasing every Friday.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we'll have a big talk on it when it ends. And maybe as it comes up. I don't know. I haven't caught up, so.
Yeah. I didn't watch Kitchen Nightmares.
There was no new episode this week.
Oh.
Baseball's on.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey!
What the
I turned on the
fuck?
channel and I was like, what the hell is this? I'm here for America's favorite pastime, not baseball.
Yeah.
Because America's favorite pastime is Gordon Ramsay yelling at stupid Americans. That's what I'm here for.
That is it.
That's what makes the world go round.
Mm-hmm.
Since the 1919 World Series, when Gordon Ramsay first said the word fuck. Probably.
I was supposed to watch the new season of American Horror Story, but I didn't get to that yet.
Is that only 4 episodes? Because when I went to the movies, there was like a trailer or something, and it was like, it's just a 4-episode Halloween spooktacular or something.
I do see 5 now.
Okay.
5. The 5th one just came out on the 18th.
Oh, maybe they released 4 at once.
Yeah, maybe that's probably what they did.
Yeah.
Put a little chunk out for everybody to watch. Let me go back to Netflix here. I watched the movie Believer. It's a Korean. I guess more just like a drama thriller with some action. It was okay, nothing crazy. I only watched it because I saw the sequel is coming out on November 17th. They're making a Believer 2, and this came out in 2018. It's been like 5 years since this one came out, and they're making the sequel. Like, oh, let me check it out. It was okay. What else is there here? I believe I finished Song of the Bandits this past week. I only had one more episode to watch. And,
was it good? Was it worth it?
I don't know, because I really loved. I keep saying the music. It was so good. The music was so well chosen and like placed, and action sequences are nice. The dialogue, the characters all kind of come to life. I think the only thing that kind of was a little held back was the story. The ending was not that great, but it seems like there might be more. Hold on. Because like the whole show is revolving around the main plot point of the.
So now I'm just gonna get the stuff now.
Yeah.
Once you're done, like, put all the things, the lens and that, you can just put.
We lost him.
We lost him. He's dead.
No,
All right. Well,
he's being talked to. So
that's okay. So we can move on a little bit from that if he
By
comes
you!
back.
What?
Oh,
God.
hold on. I'm interested now.
he's back.
He's back.
Okay.
Keep going.
Just beat whoever that was. It's fine.
This is mom. Don't be your mom.
It's my little
Come
brother.
on.
Damn. What was I saying? So like, there's a whole ass war going on, right? Between the occupation of Japan over Korea / China. And there's the whole thing with like, oh, there's no room for love when there's war going on. And that, I guess, kind of stays true for the whole damn show. Because the main character had this love interest at one time, and then it was a few years, and then something really bad happened with the main guy, and then they like drifted off the face of the earth. But then he met the girl again, but then she has no idea who the fuck he is for like the whole show, almost. And then it doesn't go anywhere by the end, so I was kind of disappointed with that. Otherwise, stupid. The other stuff was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of annoyed by that, but like the all the scenes where like there's a lot of conflict with the two sides going on, everybody shooting each other. Those shots were pretty well done. The fighting could have been better, but yeah, like those shots, the music, the characters were all pretty good. I think you should still give it a shot whenever you get a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
And you'll probably, keep watching or not within a few episodes.
Yeah.
What else is here? I don't know if I forgot I watched this, but I watched The Firm, Tom Cruise movie, 1993.
Oh wow. Okay.
I forgot if that was last week or the week before.
Well, you didn't mention it last week, so.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie. Older one. Tom Cruise looks super young. He's a Harvard law graduate, and he's getting offers from all these different fucking law firms, and he chooses the one from one of the most like well known, I guess. And it turns out they're all like kind of corrupt. A corrupt law firm. And a lot of shit happens.
I'm a corrupt law firm.
You wish you were.
I am the corrupt law firm.
And so it kind of strains on his marriage and his work life and all this shit. And yeah, it was pretty good.
That's Margot Martindale's in that, I think.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Margot Martindale is? Oh my god.
I don't see that name in the cast.
Oh, she was not
like
a famous actress at that point.
Oh.
She's more known for TV and stuff now. Also, the only reason I know her full name is because she was on BoJack Horseman as Margot Martindale, and she would do like insane things like rob a bank and then kill a bunch of drug dealers. Because they'd be like, oh my god, it's acclaimed TV actress Margot Martindale. And she's like, I'm doing research for a role. Yeah! She was nuts. It was very funny. She ended up losing her memories and going to a covenant. It's not important. Weird show.
Oh.
But she's in that. But like, no, that's a solid movie with like Ed Harris and Gene Hackman and fucking bunch of people. The one guy who goes, Jesus Christ, is Jason Bourne. Not the black guy, but the white guy. That guy's in it. David Stratham, I think his name is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's
Jason
great.
Statham?
No, David Stratham. Wow, that is close. Interesting. I see the mix-up. I'm seeing the mix-up.
It's a pretty good thriller / courtroom-ish drama. And then we move on to the show called Caliphate. It was an interesting show from pretty much like the first episode because it has to do with it takes place in Sweden and a part of Syria where ISIS is like on the highest or on like the high point or whatever. Like they're pretty much running the whole area that the show takes place in there. And it pretty much has to do with this one Syrian woman. Well, she is actually a Swedish woman who moved to Syria because there's all these people from ISIS who go over to different countries and basically try to brainwash like younger teens into believing that extremist Islam is the best thing you can do for your life, and
Always is.
And there's nothing you could do that's better, and that you should actually just go blow yourself up whenever you want to,
It's
and
one of the best releases in your life.
And you'll go to
Oh
heaven
my.
for doing
Definitely the
that.
last one. Hopefully.
So there's a lot of moving parts in the show, though. There's a lot of things that are happening at the same time because there's the Swedish woman in Syria, there's another family in Sweden who has two daughters who are very susceptible to, rebellious behavior and believing things that random people tell them, and
You always gotta.
um, there's the
Gotta
one
believe
dude
MAGA.
who you basically, I
Sorry.
mean, that's honestly what's happening here because this one dude who was like a one general in a squadron from the ISIS people goes to Sweden and he literally just fully just dives into their society and becomes this like super well-known friendly teacher's assistant guy that everyone can talk to and relate to. Everybody loves him. Meanwhile, he's a mass murderer. Nobody knows about it, and he does like this incredible job of being like the most covert agent you'll ever see in your life. Um, at least in the show. And yeah, he essentially starts to brainwash these two sisters in the family that lives there to
Brainwash.
make them start with the fact that the family itself doesn't really practice Islam like seriously, where like they don't pray 5 times a day, the girls don't wear hijabs,
Gotta
and
do it 5 times a day with bombs in front of you.
Ooh.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, gotta do it right. Gotta do it. Bombs right in front of you.
So he
Let's
gets
calm
that
down there.
he gets that entry point, right? He relates to her, he makes her think. Well, he tells her that he's also a Muslim, and he makes her, all chummy, right?
Hey, I'm a
Easy to
chum.
get to them when they can
I
relate to you.
believe in the
Okay.
And it
Quran.
seems
I'm a
so
chum.
easy, but obviously it's a
That's not what he
show.
meant.
But I feel like this happens probably all the time with these 15 and 16-year-olds just running away from their family because they think they can have a better life somewhere if they follow what these people are doing.
It does happen all the time, and then they try to come
Yeah.
back,
And they did a really good job showing that in the show.
and they do not let them come back most of the time.
Yeah, like there was one part of the show where I don't want to spoil anything if anybody wants to watch it because it's a really good. I thought it was a really good show. Like it really just kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like into it. Like I was every episode. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? And they do really good twists and turns and unexpected events that just fucking happen because it probably does happen. But yeah, there's one point where the van is carrying a girl across the border between Raqqa and another area in Syria, and the police would not cross this non-existent border because they don't know what would happen if they went across, and they don't want to take a risk, even though it's like the most crucial moment in the show at that point.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a risk.
And they literally couldn't walk like an inch past where they stopped the car. I was like, wow, this is fucking nuts.
hmm
The how little rights. I don't think that's probably not even a word for women in that country or wherever they are in that area. Have to be covered head to toe. You can't even see their eyes. Like there's a black veil that goes over your eyes too. Not even like eye holes until you get back home. You can't travel alone if you're a woman. You literally can't really say anything to your husband. You can't do anything. All you do is sit at home and do housewife stuff and look after your child if there is one. And if your husband dies, you get remarried or they kill you. Either one doesn't really matter to them.
Great time.
Genesis, you just want your eyes covered, all right? Don't act like your wife be walking you around. Don't act like you'd live this life.
I would love it.
I know you would.
Cover my eyes. Give me the life that sounds like a grand life. Are you kidding me? I love it.
They'd be like to your wife, cover up, and she'd be like, no, I'm busy.
Yeah, I'll go cover up instead. I'll just put the entire book
you
over
just
my head
cover
and
up.
cover up.
People are like, what's going on here? And honestly, we're not even going to fight it. This seems natural for the relationship. It seems like he is the man and he wears his pants, but also, she's dominant. She's the dominant one.
Absolutely. That's what I want to do. I don't got to do anything else.
Also, why is he on a leash? What the fuck?
Oh, Daddy, I thought you only shared that with me.
Oh.
No, you have the leash and the whip.
Also, why is there a white guy walking him with her? Who's Daddy's bitch and Aksa's bitch? Who's that? I don't. What is this guy's life?
Well, crazy. Go crazy life for me, and I'll go crazy life.
What's going on here?
I gotta say, I'm living the best life, though. Living the best life.
Right.
But yeah, the show does a really good job at showing the contrast between the one Swedish woman trying to get the fuck out of Syria because she's literally on the verge of being killed at some points. And then you go back to Sweden where the 15-year-old and the 13-year-old want to get the fuck out of Sweden because they don't like how their parents are treating them because they want to practice their religion, and then they believe all the bullshit that's spewed out from these from the extremist people and all the videos that he sends them.
It's sad.
And yeah, and it's like the parents have just no choice. Like they could yell at them as much as they want, but then what if they just get up and leave it one day?
There's one case currently. I mean, there's probably a bunch of cases, but there's more of a high-profile case of a girl from the UK where when she was 15 or 16, she left. She got brainwashed by one of them, and she's been there for like 6 or 7 years or something like that, and she's had 3 kids with the guy who brainwashed her.
Yeah.
And she's like, the first time I got here, I was kept in a basement. I was abused. I was assaulted. And this life is hell, and I don't want this. And she wants to come back with the kids, and the UK government is like, no. You betrayed the country. You can't come back. And her parents are like, we want you back, but also like, we're not leaving here. We told you not to do that. So it's like just really sad, and yeah, it just sounds nuts. I'm gonna have to tell my mom about it. It seems something up her alley.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The only thing that bothered me.
Not enough white people. I get that.
Oh, there's plenty of white people.
Ah,
Well, actually, there's only like one, like main character that's white. Because the 2 girls they're also like very like fair complexion, but their parents aren't like native to Sweden, but they pretty much like learn the language and everything, so I could barely even tell. But then the one ISIS dude, he's a black guy, and the outfits, the different like makeovers this guy has is crazy.
You need a shit?
Who needs to shit?
No.
Oh my god!
My mom asked if I need a bed sheets.
Oh,
You like that, Kevin?
oh, I love that.
Thanks for asking, Adam. I actually had to go take a shit, so I appreciate you asking.
I heard exactly that.
I knew she was asking about a sheet.
Yeah.
But as soon as
Oh
she
my
said, "Do you
God.
need a sheet?" I was like, "Who needs the?" Oh man, as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Kevin's gonna love this one." Also, you're
Oh
welcome,
man.
Genesis.
Thanks, man. Always looking out for me.
Oh my God.
I don't think God can save you from the shit that I'm about to take on your chest, Eddie. He's not gonna help you now.
Yeah, it was a good watch. Last thing is the Black Book, which I saw an article
Hey,
of this morning, and then Adam sent me one earlier tonight while I was watching the movie. And I'm like, I'm
so
already watching it. Oh my god!
so I saw that article this morning, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. I'll have to read that later." And then I was waiting for my DoorDash, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna read that article." So I read it, and I was like, "Holy shit, I gotta send this to Desinoto." And then Desinoto immediately responds like, "Yo, I'm watching this." I'm like, "What?"
Like
That was
right at
weird.
that same time.
That was weird. Also, my DoorDash driver sucked, but that's another story for
Oh
off
no,
the cast.
no.
How was the
Um,
movie? Was it good? Was it John Wick? Was it clearly only $1 million?
it was clearly only $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
The the cool thing was they took some elements from John Wick, um, like the whole it's a revenge, it's a revenge movie.
hmm
Um, but there was some parts of the movie that are taken like almost directly from John Wick, but somehow the people who play the characters just made it really funny. And I started laughing at certain times when the one guy was freaking out because like, oh my god, you killed so and so's um son, or
Yeah,
and then he was just
like the
freaking out
build
like,
up to the main character.
yeah, so like how in John Wick, um when the son comes back to
You
Vigo,
struck my son.
they even show like a mechanic scene.
Oh my god.
Not as in depth as John Wick did,
Yeah,
but they show where the main character goes to the mechanic guy, basically for a car, right?
yeah, that makes sense.
um, but yeah, like how, um, how after the son killed John Wick's dog, he goes back to his dad, and his dad's like, it's such a serious tone and conversation. Whereas in this movie, the guy's just spewing random shit out like, "Oh my God, you'll kill this guy's son. He is this and this and this, and he's this like he's just spewing out the guy's stats like he's like a video game character. Like he did this many assassinations, this many coups d'états, and
Oh
this
my
many
god.
people he's just murdered, and it was just funny with the guy's voice. Um, but yeah, you can definitely tell it's a way lower budget movie. Um, the fighting scenes were weird in one way that they wouldn't really show the actual um like actions happening where the main guy punches one of the dudes. It'll be off camera,
Oh.
or he like knocks the guy out. Then it instantly switches to the next scene where he's punching this guy, taking his gun and banging him against the wall, and then it just instantly cuts to the next scene.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's really weird cuts, and shot placement for sure. Because
Yeah.
you just don't see what happens a lot of the time. I can only count like one time where the guy gets shot in the head and you see the blood spewing out of his head like they do in John Wick, but that was only one time in the whole movie, I think.
Well, that's because if they don't capture the shot, they're not redoing it. It's only $1 million.
Right, and that I guess that's why it's all like off-camera stuff.
Yeah. But as
Um,
long as the foundation's good,
yeah,
like, is it worth it, you think?
hmm,
Like, if they had $5 million, you think this would be better?
probably.
Not a
But
ringing endorsement that I was hoping for. Because that one shitty one that I watched where I paid $1 to watch it on Amazon,
yeah.
that one I was like, if they had a budget, I would fucking recommend this to everybody in the world.
Hmm.
Because the action
Maybe. I
was
mean,
actually good. It's just that their budget was so small, it looked like garbage.
yeah. I don't know if I could say the same for the action in this. Like, the main guy, the first scene where he slams a police officer's dude into the desk and then throws the other guy into the filing cabinets. That was funny to watch because it was actually like pretty well done. But then the next few ones weren't as good. But there's a nice climax that happens. Yeah, I think it is worth it's worth a watch because the actors also do a pretty good job delivering their lines. Um, they mostly speak English, which I wasn't really expecting.
It's
Um,
Nigerian.
yeah, but
A lot of their
there's a lot
movies
of
are in
different.
English.
Oh, well, I guess I just haven't really watched many of their movies.
There are about just a conservative estimate, 4 billion of them on YouTube for free.
Wow.
So, highly recommend.
They do sprinkle some of their own languages in there. Like there's like maybe 3 or 4 different languages that they just sprinkle random words in. So I'd recommend watching with subtitles. Uh,
Never go without.
so, yeah, sometimes the accents are also a little harder to decipher for certain characters. So definitely watch with subtitles. Um, yeah, it was okay. Nothing crazy. I mean, you can't really do a whole lot for an action movie with $1 million,
Hmm.
right? Or like
Yeah.
a revenge thriller action movie. Yeah, not too much gunplay. The guy's kind of like Batman. He doesn't really kill people that much. At least for like the first half of the movie. Yeah, that part where I was saying like the camera doesn't show the actual fighting shots is where he's just like
Excuse me.
knocking people out very stealthily. um, and the characters are kind of cliched a bit. Like the main like supervillain guy is this military general that everybody's afraid of. Supporting cast. There were a few characters that were good. Um, some of them are just kind of delivering lines, and that's about it. But yeah, I think it's worth a watch. It's a little less than 2 hours long, I think. Hour 48, maybe.
It's not that bad. All right, well, cool. Is that all you watched?
Actually, it's 2 hours, 2 hours and 4 minutes. Um, I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Kevin,
Yo.
you want to go first for you?
Sure. All right. So Diablo 4 Season 2. Been playing that. Uh, it's pretty damn good, honestly. Blizzard fixed a bunch of shit that they broke. The game is much more playable now than it was in Season 1. You can actually, like, do things and, like, have fun while playing. And you can also actually get freaking uniques finally. Who would have thought? You put equipment, like, you put gear in the game. Like, you gotta give players a way to actually get it. What a concept.
Mm.
Um, so that's fun. Um, but yeah, let's see. Ow, I'm up to level 69 of 100 already. Leveling up is a lot quicker. The new bosses they put in there kind of cool because you can kind of systematically like work your way through them. They're sort of tiered, not really. Some of them are like the base level things you can kind of just do, but then there's a couple that require doing other bosses in the game to get the mats in order to summon them. So that's kind of neat. You can use the new bosses to target farm unique items and uber uniques, which are a lot less rare, thank God. The damage, whatever the freaking hell they did to that with critical hit damage and vulnerable damage and the bonus damage on overpower and all that shit, that seems to work out okay. Overpower is broken as fuck. Fortify is also broken as hell because they put more stats in for that. They either put more stats in for gaining Fortify or it's like a higher chance to roll on things. Because I played the same character I played in season 1. I'm playing my Necromancer with Bloodlance, and season 1 it was pretty powerful. But this season, freaking dumb. I'm doing more damage, and I'm only using a one-handed weapon as opposed to a two-handed weapon. So overpower damage worked out. That they are correct. You do more overpower damage, but also because there's a lot more shit to generate, like fortify and more stats to bump that. So the concept of fortifying is basically anything that grants an amount of fortify gives you like a second set of HP that can go up to your maximum HP. So effectively, if you're like 100% fortified, you have double your life. I can fortify myself in like four blood lances, and I fire about 3 a second when I have my attack speed buff on. So I'm kind of dumb. I can tank a world boss by myself. Just let it beat the shit out of me. It doesn't matter. So I fully expect it to be nerfed in the near future. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fun. A lot of people have gone back to playing it. There's a lot of people going around in like the zones and stuff. The new season mechanic is kind of neat because you got these different vampire powers that are like by themselves not really that good, but because you could put 5 together and they did enough variation between them all where like there isn't really here's the strongest ones. There's a few that are like probably everybody's using, but like there isn't really the sense of like this is the strongest thing. They kind of supplement whatever you're using like stat wise in the game, which is really cool. So they learned with that as well because season 1 mechanic was basically like everybody's chasing after 4 of the same heart. But yeah, good times. If you went away from Diablo 4, come back. It's manageable now. They're making the correct changes. Season 0 was the ship was like sailing to somewhere, and everybody was like imagining the Eden that it was sailing to. Then season 1 came, and that ship fucking sank like a rock, and it was
You
at
mean
the
it
bottom
flipped
of the
upside
ocean.
down?
Yeah. And then now season 2 came out, right? And now that ship has floated to the surface, but it has no idea where it's going. And there's some fog around it. We don't know where it's going. It doesn't know where the hell it is. But who knows? Could be on a good path here. Could be. We'll see what season 3 brings and the rest of the updates for the season. And that's about it. Oh, and good news. The gem crafting shit with all those gem fragments, not Russian nesting doll bullshit. Every gem just costs more fragments, and if you like make, let's say like you make a tier 3 and you unlock the ability to make tier 4, you can break down the tier 3s for an equal amount of fragments of what they cost to put towards the higher tier. So it's actually like a perfect system. Shockingly.
Cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
What
That's
else you
it.
got, Kevin?
No, that's it actually. I mean, I already kind of talked about the Invincible demo. Highly recommend the game for people who like. I don't know if horror is the right word. Just like exploring a planet, 'cause it's sci-fi, astronaut themed. Exploring a planet where everything just is probably hostile, and you just have this unease or fear of what's around the corner.
I think you're talking
I think
about
that's some
Returnal,
pretty
Kevin.
cool stuff in there, huh?
I think you're talking about Returnal.
No, because it's an action game.
Yeah, I forgot that it was a turn-based RPG, Returnal.
What? No, the Invincible isn't. It's a walking sim.
No, but you said you're on a planet unknown. And
Oh, yeah,
I'm
okay.
like,
I get
he's
it.
talking about Returnal.
Yeah. That's fair.
Thank you.
But yeah, I don't know. Highly recommend. Coming out soon. Get it. Do it.
Nice.
All right, that's it.
Hey, it's a Kevin guarantee. So if you get it, it's bad. Kevin will refund you.
I won't refund you. I'll just yell at you.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna actually
He'll yell at
castrate you.
What are you gonna yell at them to get better opinions? What the hell you mean by that?
No, he'll just cut your nipples off and castrate you, and then you'll be hung
Oh my
upside down and beat with a
God.
bat. That's what he's gonna
Why you gotta cut nipples? Okay, first of all, if you're gonna castrate somebody, you don't have to beat them with a bat. They're done. You did it. You fucking, what's wrong with you? Why are you cutting off nipples? Don't cut off nipples.
do.
Why?
Just take some scissors and cut them off.
No, not how. He said why.
What kind of scissors you got?
One of them big
Kitchen
KitchenAid
shears.
scissors. Yeah, the
Yeah,
KitchenAid
he
scissors.
does.
KitchenAid.
Oh, God.
Cutting off nipples since 1968.
Is that what they're known for?
No, I don't know. I just made that up. They've probably been around longer than 1968.
I don't know how long they've been around.
Honestly, they have to be pre-AIDS. There's no way. You know what I mean? There's no way they're like, hey, AIDS, KitchenAids.
Adam, you want to
Well,
talk
there's
about
that
Spider-Man?
one dietary supplement.
You mean AIDS, Kevin?
Yeah.
Love AIDS.
Why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS?
I like
That was their
HIV.
slogan.
That
I
was,
like
yeah.
HIV more along the lines of that. I like HIV.
KitchenAid is an
Huh?
American home appliance brand
Oh,
owned
okay,
by
got it.
Whirlpool Corporation, which was started in 1919.
Oh,
Wow, they've been around for quite a long time. Over 100 years.
104.
Wow,
So crazy.
insane.
KitchenAid, killing people since
Sponsored
1980s.
by KitchenAid.
Sponsored by KitchenAid. Got a nipple? Snip it off with a KitchenAid. Also, good mixers.
Still got the best mixers, I've heard.
Still got the best mix. Oh, baby, you get that fucking red one.
So you take the nipples, you take the castrated dick, you put it in there, and then you mix some flour, eggs, milk, and butter, and you got
Don't
a
use the
beautiful
KitchenAid on a
cake.
dick or nipples. Just don't do that. Don't fucking destroy your KitchenAid. All right. Get a hand. That's when you get a hand mixer at Walmart for $11.99 and you fucking mix it that way. All right. What is this fucking the show? You? What's going on here? What are we baking pies with human body parts? No, I don't watch the show. I just understand references. Stop asking me.
And we watch you.
Kevin, what did I just say? Do I look
Enemy.
like I went to Paris recently? No, Kevin, I didn't.
And
just-
are you talking
I
about
read-
Spider-Man or
Paris
am I?
recently, and I watched it.
First of all, we're both talking about Spider-Man, but you could start, Genesis.
Spider-Man is good. Spider-Man is great. Spider-Man is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man life.
Spider-Man life. Spider-Man loves Spider-Man life. Spider-Man,
We got different
I-
opinions.
I can't. So like this year for me has been the year that video
This shit
game designers
sucks.
have finally understood how to do gigantic boss fights, from FF16 to Spider-Man. Just two different completely different games, and they just did it so well. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, wow,
yeah.
look at that.
Just wait. Not yet for you. Not yet.
I know. I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Spider-Man is definitely a polished, amazing diamond that Sony has put out. And congrats to them for selling a shit ton of games in the first 24 hours. I think it was 2.5 mil that they sold in 24 hours. That's
Well,
fantastic.
I thought that was 48 hours.
24 or 48 hours? I thought it was 24 hours.
I mean, you might be right.
I don't know. I have to check.
I'll look.
Sorry.
Spider-Man is a masterpiece when it comes to the combat. How they could make something feel so different again, even though we've played Miles Morales, we've played the original Spider-Man, and it's just everything just feels so different, and you're like, wow.
It was
I'm not
24
even
hours.
mad. I'm not even mad that they took some things out and they replaced things with this and they did this and they did that, they did that, and it's just it feels like an awesome game. I still can't get over one of the actresses just doesn't look like what she looked like in the first game. So I
mean,
I
that's.
will never. I won't believe it.
Yeah, I mean,
just
Mary
won't.
Jane is what you. I mean, it's not. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we can say that.
Yeah, so Mary Jane just doesn't look like Mary Jane from the first game. It doesn't matter how many times you tell me that that's the same actress, I won't believe you. You're lying to me.
That's fair. I get that.
Shit, he found
It's
out.
it's there's two different people. There's no fucking way. Story so far is actually pretty sick. Obviously won't delve too much into that. Gameplay is absolutely solid. Graphics are absolutely spectacular. No Puddlegate this time around. No, downgrade. No, E3 was this and this is what it's looking like now. Everybody's giving quite a bit of praise to the graphics in this game. It is a beautiful looking game, and it is really a next generation title. When it is, especially talking about like fast travel or just the speed that you can pick up in this game when you're swinging across and you're flying across, and it's just
the very opening, that first boss battle. There's a point where you're hit like through a building and across the map, and then you
in GF
fucking
review.
launch your in the what?
In the Digital Foundry.
Oh
review.
yeah, and then you fucking launch yourself back, and it is nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
It's crazy what Insomniac can do, and what they could possibly be setting up here.
Also, that other mission that I wanted to watch you do, Genesis.
Oh,
that what the fuck?
I don't know how. Listen, these guys, they're wizards. I finally come to the realization that I think everybody in Insomniac is either androids or all wizards. Like they just have magical powers, or they just don't stop working at all. I don't know. Yeah, I really want more MCU games from them. Meaning like more of the MCU characters. That we know. Yeah.
I mean, another Spider-Man, probably like 7 more if I'm honest.
Yeah. But I want more MCU characters to come out of the studio because they know how to do it. They have perfected a formula, and it works. It just works.
But do you really want them to be the Marvel studio? You want them to just succumb to that?
Yes.
Okay. I understand immediately. I think what you're saying, like, why would you want to put them in that box? But also, Marvel characters, superhero characters, can be so diverse, like in regards to like their powers and what kind of games it could be. So I honestly, I don't. I fully agree with Genesis. I want them to be the Marvel studio. I just want Insomniac to be the studio. If you're making a game, just go to Insomniac.
If you're gonna make anything surrounding any of the Avengers, any of the Marvel characters, just let them do it. They're gonna do it right. After the abysmal shit that Avengers was from Square Enix, like, God, they could have made something so spectacular and tied it into Spider-Man, and it would have made so much sense, and I would have been like, oh my God, this is amazing.
To give some credence to what Genesis is saying, playing as Peter Parker is completely different than playing as Miles Morales.
Yeah, somehow they made the two Spider-Men different.
I mean, you kind of got that too when you played the Miles Morales game. Like, after you played the first Spider-Man game. But, like, I cannot tell you. I was worried that when we got to this, I'd be like, oh, I only want to play as Miles because he has the electricity, and Peter, I'll only want to play him when he gets until he gets the black suit, because we knew that was coming. Like, and then they showed it off, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna like. And then when I got the black suit, I was like, I kind of miss some of the other things. And then as I was playing it, I was like, I love this. And then like I still went back and forth from Peter and Miles. I'm still going back and forth between the both of them, and I'm fucking. It's so good. It's so good. Also, the world building is incredible. It is on par, if not surpassing, the Arkham universe for me in regards to like the world they're building, pulling from like the comics and how this connects to so many things. Like, it is nuts.
It is a. There's not enough good things I can say about it with this game. With just how much
Good.
you can see, how much polish, how much love, how much attention
Let's start
has
with the
gone into
bad
this
now.
game. Yeah, we could talk about the bad. Nothing. Let's move on.
No, I got things to say.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
I'm gonna have to wait 5 years for another one probably. Even though I haven't beaten it, I'm getting towards the end, and I'm like, no. But I'm excited for New Game Plus at the end of the year. Insomniac already announced. And there has been a couple of technical glitches.
Yes, I will say this is probably a rare occurrence of a Sony AAA game besides Days Gone that has come out and it's like it's got a weird technicalities in it. I don't know
would say
why.
Horizon Forbidden West was more broken for people than Spider-Man was.
Really?
Yeah, because remember it had that weird grass issue that some people saw like all the time, and they just couldn't get rid of it.
Shimmering.
The
Yeah.
shimmering thing.
Yeah, there was like issues that people had for that one for honestly a couple months, and Guerrilla was working on it, and they finally solved that, I believe.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man has, when I played God of War Ragnarok, I think it crashed on me either once or none at all. I can't remember. I remember it wasn't a lot. It wasn't at all a lot. Spider-Man, I'm doing like 5-6 hour playtimes here. Spider-Man has crashed on me twice, which isn't a lot, and it's so minimal because if it crashes, I accept and send the video clip to Sony because they're probably gonna do something with it, of course. And then I click on the game, and then I click continue, and then I click my save, and I'm back in the game in 8 seconds. Like literally where I was too. So it's not like a huge deal, but it is something. And then I did have to restart a checkpoint because I was doing one of the challenge rooms, and one of the last bad guy, it said he was somewhere and he just wasn't, and he was like under the map, and I couldn't go under the map. And then I tried webbing him up, but I couldn't like get that low down, and it just wouldn't work. And then there was another time where some guy was like really far off in the distance, and I had to aim and shoot my web shooters at him, and thankfully he was against a wall. But he was like so far away that his dot wasn't even on the map. And I'm like, I think that's the enemy that's missing. And I shot him, and then it worked. And it got me to the checkpoint and stuff. But there's been like little things like that. It's not ruining my experience, but it is something that has been noticeable more so than the first Spider-Man or even Miles Morales. Unless you played Miles Morales on PS4, then I think there were some issues there too. But I still think it's worth day one purchase. However much, who cares? Because the swinging is so good, the combat's so good. Yuri Lowenthal is my favorite Spider-Man. Najee Jeter is tied as my favorite Miles Morales because I think the guy from Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse is fantastic. Yeah, I can't wait to play it. I'm gonna play it after the podcast. And I'm in love with the game, and it is everything I wanted and more, and I cannot fucking wait for Genesis to get to. I cannot wait. Oh man. Like I'm deep in it now. There's things where I was like, oh shit, is this about to end? And then I was like, oh, it's not.
There's some actually like pretty prominent things happening in this game too. There's some things that will shock you when you play it. There's just some things that happen. You're like, whoa, that just happened? Is that real? Is that permanent? Is that going to last? And then they talk about it and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
This is it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, special shout out to some of the writing that's been done, especially around Kraven. Because Kraven, I don't know much about Kraven. I just know that he likes to hunt, and he has a Russian accent. And then
they're making this dude just.
They're
making this dude. Oh god, yeah, he's a threat. He's like one of the craziest fucking villains that Spider-Man has ever gone up against.
I'm honestly walking away from this game being like, fucking Kraven. Like, if you ask me like who's the villain you're gonna walk away from, I'd be like, oh, it's probably Venom, or it's gonna be, hopefully they introduce like a crazy one or somebody returns or whatever. Kraven has blown me away this entire game. Every time his theme is fantastic. It's in that trailer, in that gameplay where he first appears. But his theme comes on every time, and his presence is like, there's just not a moment where you're like, this guy's lacking. He reminds me so much of the of Koten Khan in Ghost of Tsushima. Like, hey, you know what I've done? I've learned your language. I've learned everything around you. I'm just fucking here, and I'm a threat, and you're gonna have to change your ways and deal with me. And it oh my god, it's so good. Just Kraven has really stolen the show for me so far. I mean, also Yuri Lowenthal is hands down one of my favorite voice actors after this game, and I'm not even at the end. Like, he is so good as Spider-Man that in my head, he's Spider-Man now. There's no other sound of Spider-Man.
I mean, you know, our boy Andrew Garfield, you know.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield's face, Yuri Lowenthal's voice. Technically, we almost had that, or we kind of had that, but whatever. It's not important.
Yeah.
But the face models, I'm not that against them anymore. And then the MJ one, it does look like a different person most of the time. There are points. I think the hair is just bad. I don't like the hair. But
I never had a problem with it, but I know you mentioned.
No, I mean, the hair now is. I don't think her hairstyle fits her face.
You explained that to me. Yeah. I misunderstood again. You explained that to me already.
Yeah, I don't think her hairstyle fits her face, because it was up in a ponytail in the last one, even though her face looks very different. It's much less rounded, chin's flatter, not pointy.
It's a different person. It's a different person.
We're not arguing this every time. But what I'm saying is, no. But for me, the face works, and then there has been story moments with Mary Jane where I'm so ingrained to this Mary Jane now, where I'm like, okay, maybe the face could be better, but I don't even care. Get me the fuck out of this situation. What the fuck is happening right now? Like, there are moments. I know Genesis has got to one where a pretty big moment, and you're like, holy fuck, like, what is happening right now? There are so many more moments like that, and it is shocking how many moments are like that in this game. It is absolutely. There are moments where I hope for things, and then I go, "What? There? Ah!" Bless you, if somebody was on after Kevin got off last night, they would have heard me just going, oh, 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 oh. That's all I was doing for like 40 minutes. Because there was just stuff happening, and I was like, I gotta get off. I'm tired. But holy shit, man, this game, it's everything I wanted and more, which is great. Probably my game of the year. Yeah, probably.
I have yet to beat FF16. I still think I'm going to stand by saying FF16 is going to be my game of the year.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm curious.
I'm enjoying this game very much. I love Spider-Man. You don't get me wrong, but I have a feeling when I beat FF16, I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah, I think FF16 is gonna have a special place in your heart, but I do think Spider-Man 2 is gonna give FF16 a run for its money because I'm telling you, man, because you're talking about boss battles and shit, dude. New York City is our playground.
I can't wait.
You know what I mean? Like, stuff.
Well, we'll see how this all ends up.
Yeah, very excited. Probably, I'll beat it by next week. I'll definitely have the platinum by next week.
Desunoto, you can access Spider-Man. I'll right off my account. I highly recommend just downloading it to your PlayStation and just doing.
If you haven't played the first one, don't play it. Don't play the second one.
Just watch the recap.
No, the recap's you gotta play it. It's so much fun. You gotta build up to it. You gotta play that, and then you gotta play Miles Morales, and then you gotta play this. Like, why? If somebody was like, "Hey, I want to play Spider-Man 2," I'd be like, "Play the other ones first. It's worth it."
Okay.
They're all on PS5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. All right.
They're all natively on PS5 in a weird way.
I think I want to do this week, considering next week is literally when we do the podcast. It's the last day of the month. That's the 31st, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's Halloween next Tuesday.
Ooh.
That's how Halloween works, baby. 31.
Okay. I should be fine for that day. I will.
Yeah, I don't think there's any embargoes breaking before for November. So honestly,
I'm still gonna do it today because I might have a shorter episode that day, considering I have to take the kids out for what do you call it?
Halloween
and all that. Yeah.
You're gonna go out at 10:30 at night with your kids trick or treating?
No, we're not gonna be out at 10:30 in the night with the kids doing that. I'm just saying.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the scores for November right now. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, so my time at Sandrock did get moved to November 2nd. We have scores down for it. Does anybody want to change their scores for my time at Sandrock? I can go through the scores real quick.
Yeah, please go through.
Adam, you had 84. Kevin, 72. Desunoto, 79. I was at 69, and what the fuck are we calling him this week?
Concrete.
We've already used concrete. We said concrete like 3 times already.
Have we?
Yes. We've used concrete before.
Concave?
No, we definitely used concave. I don't remember using concrete.
I swear to God, we've used concrete.
Huh.
Cordial?
Corridor.
We have
corridor.
We have corridor. We haven't used corridor.
Corridor digital, baby.
Corridor digital.
I mean, we don't have to call them corridor digital, but
CD was at 80.
CD, I love it.
Okay, anybody want to change their scores?
Nah.
Okay. So, with that being said, let's move to November games. Daddy?
What do you want?
The first game we're going to review.
Uh-huh.
Daddy, give me a score for
Oh,
Call
no.
of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're reviewing that? Oh my god! That's a first.
Oh boy. Let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna go wild on this one. 87.
Okay.
I have no idea how. We're just gonna go wild. We're gonna bank on Modern Warfare 2 maps.
Adam,
Oh,
give me a
man.
score for Modern Warfare 2. Oh, Modern Warfare 3.
I was gonna say,
Modern
I'm fucking-
Warfare 3 featuring Modern Warfare 2 original maps. Go figure, man. Go figure.
Hold on a second. I gotta look things up because Call of Duty score high usually.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Neither
This
do
one's
I.
being met with quite a bit of opinion from the internet.
Ooh, Modern Warfare 2 has a 75 on Open Critic. Ooh! Fuck it, I'll go 75.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the 69 for this one.
Kevin, what did you
Oh.
say? 83?
87.
Oh.
Whoa.
69?
Decimoto.
Why are you always going with 69s, man?
I'm just going with 69 for this one because this is gonna fail. This one's gonna fail.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh.
Those impressions from the beta. Oh boy,
No,
oh
that's
boy.
players. That's not critics.
Yeah, critics.
No, I know.
Critics
I know.
gave the last one a 75, so.
Yeah,
Here's hoping.
this'll fail. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Desinoto.
Um.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all.
Oh.
Microsoft's gonna win anyways.
80. What?
What?
What are they
80.
gonna win?
Okay,
own it.
Don't worry
80.
about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Next one, Super Mario
no.
RPG Remake,
Oh,
heading out November 17th. Kevin, give me a
Heading out?
score.
is it going out in the town? What's going on?
Yeah, it's heading out to the town.
And now to
Being
your local
fucked.
shops.
Kevin, give me a score for this piece of shit Mario game.
You take that back. Take that back. Take it back right now.
Nope. I will forever think Mario games are pieces of shit.
Could be wrong. You just admitted that you're wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Super Mario RPG Remake, 90.
Mess up with the cap in his
Okay.
ass. Say 98?
90.
Oh.
90 even.
Kevin, I just can't hear you today.
Destinoto, give me a score for Super Mario RPG Remake 11/17.
11/17 is the date, not part of the title.
It's part of the title.
Stand by.
One of the best RPGs ever
Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Mm-hmm. Stand by me. Stand by me. Darling, darling.
Darling, stand by me.
So
Oh,
stand
stand
by me.
by me.
Thank you, Kevin, for joining in.
You're welcome.
Meow, 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 meow.
I don't know any other words to that song, sadly.
Beep boo 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 beep beep beep
No, no, no. That's a different song.
beep beep boop beep.
Oh, that fell apart too.
Beep boo boo beep beep boop beep.
Hey, I pulled out to my head.
What are the who are the
What are the who's the?
What?
Kevin gave it a 90 so
You
far.
have a stroke?
Yeah.
Oh, what are the what are the what are?
I love how you're laughing and then you go, yeah.
Who do the what are the who do the what are the who do the what are the what are the who do the what are?
Yeah.
Ulaga.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Hulabaga.
90, 90,
90, whoa.
90,
A 3, a 4, a 5,
92.
6. Oh, there it is.
92. All right, I'm gonna give this game a 3. Adam, give me a score for Super Mario RPG Remake.
I'm gonna go wild with this one, and I'm gonna say 87.
Uh-huh.
87.
Why is
Yeah.
that wild?
It is wild. I mean,
It's
most
the
Mario
Mario
games score in the 90s, but
Yeah, because they're fucking shit.
there's already a Mario game that came out that was a 92, so I'm putting this one at 87.
Stupid motherfucking games.
What is
All
the
right.
problem? My God.
Kevin, don't look into it.
All right,
All solid games. All good games.
next one.
Mario Wonder, really good, actually.
Mario.
Yeah, I can't wait to turn into an elephant or across a map. It's so good. The Talos Principle 2, coming on November 2nd. Adam, give me a score for the
See.
Talos Principle 2.
Well, that's going to be a difficult one for me because I'm still typing in the Talos Principle 1, so that might. Ooh, 87. Shit, that's what I just gave the other thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Talos Principle 2. Again, this was a 2014 game. A lot of people liked it. Kevin, big fan. Kevin said favorite game of all time. I'm pretty sure one time he said that.
What?
Shut up, Kevin. You'd like it if you played it.
I did play it. I own it.
Yeah, see, you liked it. You said best game of all time. All right, cool. Glad we're on the same page. I'm gonna give it. Oh God, I'm so torn. Because it could be more, could be. I'm gonna give it an 85. I'm gonna go middle of the road, like a scrub.
85.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give this game an 80. Desonoto. Give me a score.
Nice.
88.
Okay. Last but not least, Kevin. Give me a score.
God, I don't know. People still want to play these games. The only reason the first one did good was because it was like a smarter Portal. I'm gonna go wild on this too. 77.
Okay.
Is that wild?
I think it is. Talos Principle is a good game, but like I just don't know if it's gonna hold up with people anymore.
That's fair.
Like I said, like it rode the high of Portal. In my opinion, anyway.
Next one up. We got Like a Dragon, Gaiden. The Man Who Erased His Name. Coming out on November 9th.
He found out how to flip a pencil the other direction.
That was good.
I'm gonna give this game a 90. Desonoto, give me a score for Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name.
Excuse me. Her.
I'll go with the 85.
Okay. Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Shit your pants for me.
Okay.
Now
what?
take that shit, open it up, and give me the number that's in that shit for your score.
Open it up. Yakuza games, they're pretty good. Let's go 85.
Death took 85.
What? 86. You take that too?
Nope. 86
Damn
is
right I
it.
didn't.
Adam, I
Um,
want you to measure your blood pressure. And I want you to tell me the number that appears in your measurement of your blood pressure as the score for this game.
Why is there a number appearing
What?
in it?
134.
Oh,
134 it
Jesus.
is. And what's the number underneath that?
A score you already took.
90.
134 over 90. I'm pretty sure it's not great.
No.
No, it's
this
not.
guy-
No, I have high blood pressure. I take pills. Don't worry about it. My score is an 81 for the game, though, if that's what you're asking.
Got it. All right, folks. We're moving on to Game of the Year for 2025. WarioWare Move It coming on November 3rd.
Wah!
Adam, give me a score for WarioWare Move It.
Wah! WarioWare Move It. I've not even heard of WarioWare Move It. Oh, this looks bad. Oh no. It's not what I wanted. I'm gonna say what do we want to do here? I'll do 76.
Okay. Kevin, call the National Suicide Hotline and ask them what they'd rate this game.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. They'd be like, put the gun down. Oh my God.
Let's go with 83.
Okay.
83. Oh my God.
Desinoto. You know how fat Wario is, right?
Yeah.
What do you think he weighs in terms of a score?
Remember, he's short.
Hmm. Oh. Stand by. Stand by. Yeah. $75.
75. Okay. I'm gonna give this game a 4. All right. Persona 5 Tactica coming out November 17th. I'm gonna give this game an 86. Adam, give me a score for Persona 5 Tactica.
You said 86?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 84.
Kevin?
Anyone.
Okay, Desinoto.
Hmm. 83.
Okay. All right, boys. Thirsty Suitors coming out November 2nd.
Huh?
Kevin,
What the hell?
Oh, what the hell?
give me a score for Thirsty Suitors coming out November 2nd.
What is this game?
I. Okay. All right. That's it's a choice. It's an Annapurna game, so.
72.
Okay. I'm going to give this game a 69.
Here we go again.
Desinoto, give me a score for Thirsty Suitors.
78.
And Adam, I'd like a score.
What are the scores so far?
69, 78, 72.
I'll do the classic 75. Fuck it.
All right, RoboCop Rogue City.
Oh.
Adam, give me a score for RoboCop Rogue City.
Ooh, boy. Ooh. 77.
Kevin,
Oh. 74.
Desinoto,
Oh. What is the score so far?
77, 74.
75.
75. What a guy.
I'm going a solid 43. Okay, last game I got on the list here. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Coming out November 30th. Kevin, give me a
What?
score.
The fuck is Grand Blue Fantasy? What, say it one more time.
Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
72.
72. I'm going to give this game an 80. Desinoto, give me a score for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Yeah. 81.
Adam,
What are the scores?
80, 81, 72.
Kevin gave it a 72.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go 78.
Okay. Alrighty, that is the end of my list. I have a question for you guys, though.
Okay.
Do we add the day before that game
No.
that's supposedly supposed to be coming out in November? Do we not want to add that?
It's probably not coming out in November, if I'm honest.
Okay. I just figured I'd take consensus.
It's probably just
from the
not
cast.
coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't place your bets on it if I'm honest.
Okay. Are there any games that I have neglected to mention here that you guys would like
I
to
feel
rate?
like, hold on, I
The
think I have
Invincible.
one.
The Invincible.
I'm looking up another one real quick.
When does the Invincible
Song
come?
of Nunu, League of Legends game.
Yeah.
When does the Invincible come out, Kevin?
November 6th.
Thank you.
And Song of Nunu is November 1st.
Song of Nunu. Can you
NU.
and you. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
League of Legends story is the subtitle.
I'm not writing all that.
All right.
I don't blame you.
Song of New. Got it. When is that coming out? November 1st?
November 1st. I think there's another one too. Hold on. When does this game come out?
The fuck is Song of Nunu?
Quantum Error, November 3rd.
That's the one
Once
I was gonna
man.
add.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
It looks interesting. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's very strange.
November 3rd?
Yep.
Thank you. What else?
When does Witchfire come out? Oh, never mind. That already came out. I didn't realize this came out. Huh. I was looking at it. That looked like it could be something. I didn't hear anybody talking about this. Did it suck?
Song of Nunu.
Oh,
Oh, this is a $30 game.
yeah, it's Riot Games branching out. More than they have already.
Interesting.
Wow, like nobody reviewed this game. The fuck? Alright.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Hey, give me just a minute.
Hey, dig a damn. I gotta pee. Oh.
I think that's everything. Anybody else think of anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I haven't looked, but pretty sure that's all the ones I know.
Delicious. Oh, wait. Am I have another? What was this game? Was this game something? Is this a me and Desinoto game?
Huh?
I think that's what this was, if I remember right. Yeah, this is a me and Desinoto game, for sure. The Last Faith, coming out November 15th.
No, it's not, Kevin. It's a Desinoto and I game, please.
You're right.
We use
Desinoto
proper
and I
English here.
Desinoto, if you don't know about this, you should look it up.
Really?
Looks like
Yeah.
another Souls-like Metroidvania side-scroller. Kind of like a Bloodstained.
Ritual of the Night. Stooba-doo, booba-doo.
A lot more violent, though. For sure. Very pretty. Some
What's it called?
Crazy animations. The Last Faith.
The Last Faith. Ooh. The last of us. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars. Like near a jar of hearts. Tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. So who do you think you are? It took so long just to be alright. I remember. Wish I had missed the first time that we kissed. You broke all your promises. Man, oh, you get me back. 'Cause who do you think you are? Running around, leaving scars. On your jar of
Oh,
hearts.
this game looks so freaking good.
Who's fucking gobbling a snow cone? What's going on here? What is that sound?
I don't know. I hear it. I don't know. Or heard it.
I am cutting out this folder into this shape so my little brother can use it to make a Spider-Man Miles Morales mask.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Yeah, he
Listen,
got
did
this.
you look up The Last Faith yet?
No, I've just been cutting.
He's been cutting. You haven't heard? He's just explaining the story.
Yeah. I don't know.
You think
Maybe
he?
should
Come on,
multitask, you know?
sir, that was
This
a
is
two-handed
high
job.
concentration.
That's not a two-handed job. Come on.
That sounded like a two-handed job.
Freaking own. Oh my god.
Who do you think you are?
This is such a crazy,
Run around leaving scars.
crazy, like,
Collecting your
16-bit looking game.
Tearing love apart. Gonna get you cold. Yes, inside your soul. Don't come back for me.
Yeah, I was like, you can just buy a mask. And he's like, no, I want to make it. Like, okay.
Alright, we're gonna all make fun of you, cause you're gonna look stupid, cause you didn't want to spend $19.99. You do you, man, you do you. Nah, it'll probably be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
From my YouTube video. And it did look pretty good in the video, so, hopefully it looks just as good.
I wonder who's winning. Destino, you think you're still winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Did
is
not
day
sound
one.
confident.
Okay, there's only one more piece. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, shit.
Shit. Why more?
Oh, god.
Why more? Why more?
You're saying Weimar?
Yeah,
Weimar Republic.
love the Weimar
Oh.
Republic. Big fan of the Weimar Republic.
Who's got to take a shit?
Kevin, that was so long ago.
It was so funny though.
Yeah, it was.
It was super funny because I heard exactly that.
Mhm.
Oh man, so good.
Who do you think you are? Running around, leaving these scars. Collecting these jars of hearts. Tearing love apart. What do you think Genesis is doing? Smoking a doobie?
Smoking his wife.
What
Oh.
the fuck? Sir, what do you mean by that? Please explain in graphic detail.
I don't know.
In graphic detail, even.
A
Ooh.
graphic detail, please and thank ya.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome back.
Good.
Welcome back.
So, Kevin,
another
you
one for
had you had a game. Go ahead.
The Last Faith,
Okay,
November 15th.
got it. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Kevin,
Should be 4 games added, I believe.
yes.
All right, ready.
Kevin,
me.
give me a score for the Invincible.
Oh boy, it's tough. Walking simulators are tough. We'll go 82.
Okay. Adam, score for the Invincible.
79.
Okay. I'm gonna go 90.
Oh.
Desinoto, give me a score.
Walking sims are tough. They're either the greatest walk sim you ever played or the worst piece of trash you've ever walked in.
I know. This one's got some cool shit though. Destinoro just popped open a can.
Nope, that was Adam.
Oh.
What was the score?
82.
We don't know the
79.
score yet. We're guessing. You fucking idiot.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Eight.
90, 82, and 79. Sorry,
Who said
Genesis.
90?
Me.
What the
Yeah, it goes in order.
What the hell?
I'll say 83.
Oh, all right.
Okay. The Song of Nunu. Desinoto, give me a score of the Song of Nunu.
Oh, God.
Such a defeated sounding. The song of Nunu. Goo goo gaga, I'm a baby. Put some effort into it, Genesis. I know you're tired. Never mind. You do you.
82.
82.
Yeah.
Adam, give me a score for the Song of Nunu.
Number Nunu. Song of lettuce. I'm gonna give it an 81. Because I have no idea, and Dustin Noto's currently in the lead, so 1 point away from him is good, I think.
I'm going 80. Kevin, give me a score for Nunu.
I'm gonna break the train. We're gonna go 74.
Okay.
Choo choo.
No, it's Nunu. Adam,
Sad boy.
Give me a score for Quantum Error.
1,224.
So your score needs to be out of 100.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold
Sure.
on. Man, why do I know of Quantum Error?
It's a
Isn't
shooter.
there another game that has
Hey.
similar name on
You-
Xbox? Quantum
yeah,
Break.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's Control people.
Yeah. That one was not too good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was an Xbox game. I'm gonna say.
Oh.
I like that smooch.
What? That was my butthole.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Gotta be honest. Every time I look at this game, it always looks fake.
Fake
But-
as in it's not
What do
real.
you mean?
No, it just looks fake. Like this isn't like a talk about like the quality or anything. It's just one of those games where I remember it being announced, and then I remember them uploading a trailer, and then I know that it's coming out. But also, if this game never came out, I don't think my life would be changed. It's just like one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you don't, I don't care, because it's in my brain. So I'm gonna give Quantum Error a score of 75, because I have no idea where to go with it.
Kevin.
Oh. I'm gonna go 72.
Desonoto.
Or Bank on Jank.
Bank on Jank!
73.
All right. I'm going 74.
Bank on Jank! Kevin, I like that.
And a last one to go. This is a Kevin and Desonoto game. The Last Faith, coming out November 15th. Adam, give me a score for a Kevin and Desonoto game.
Really felt like you were gonna go to them first, but I'm gonna go 34.
Okay.
Oh.
I like it.
Good.
Kevin, give me a
Nope.
score for The Last Faith.
Is that for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I'm gonna change my score. Because I have no idea. And also, what the fuck? I don't fucking know what this is. This is a Kevin and Desonoto game. Adam, what's the score? What? 34 it is for now.
I'm gonna go 87.
87.
Okay.
I'm going to go 33 on this one.
Oh, interesting.
Desonoto?
Now you gotta look it up.
Oh!
Oh, he died. He died, guys. No good.
The Last
Faith.
Faith.
Help me,
We fucking scream was funny.
Faith. Help me, Faith. Shield me from sorrow.
Shield me from
Fear
Saudis.
From tomorrow. Help me. No, this song is from Montana. Definitely not. No Saudis involved. Promised.
What's Kevin's score?
87. My score was a 34, if that helps. Somebody at the dentist getting their mouth sucked?
What? Oh, I get it. I get it. We're there now.
Yeah, Kevin, I was like, I don't know how else to explain that. So,
I had a very different visual.
was it the dentist on your face just sucking on your mouth? Yeah, I knew what you were doing. Funny.
86.
86.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think I would like to change my score.
Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go 79.
Alrighty. I'm gonna change my score. I'm going to 2.
I knew it wasn't gonna go. I was like, he's going to 34, and then it went lower, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense too.
Alright.
Just know, did you look it up or no?
Yeah,
Did you watch the trailer?
I watched about a minute of the gameplay.
Oh, nice.
Is everybody happy with their scores?
The trailer for the game,
Yeah, I'm good.
like, opens with the guy. I don't know what the hell he just killed, but he tears off both its wings and stomps its head into the ground. I'm like, oh my god, okay.
We like that stuff.
Yeah, I love stuff so good. I love
What?
that. What?
You from Slime Rancher now?
Yeah.
I imagine it's all
Oh my god. What's happening to the slime rancher process? Is it getting eaten by the slime?
Now I have a question.
I'm ready.
What's it called?
God.
There's a lot of
This
Switch
just-
ports coming out in November, but whatever.
Oh.
Nickelodeon
Uh-huh.
All-Stars Brawl 2.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's coming out in November.
It is.
Is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, man. What the fuck, man?
Do we rate it though?
I don't
Oh,
think it's worth it.
God.
Cause I don't think it's worth it either. That's why I didn't even mention it with the other ones. Cause I'm
No.
like,
But that could
Nobody's
be a
gonna
good
buy that.
wild card.
it could be a good wild card. Also, the Angry Beavers were confirmed for it a couple weeks ago, which is pretty exciting.
They're gonna have voice acting right off the bat, or no?
Yeah,
We
it's
have to
just
wait
one
for a
guy
match.
going, "I'm an angry beaver. I've never watched the show." What is this? Some kind of sponge creature? Why does this kid's head look like an acorn? I guess he's smart. I don't know.
Are we rating it or no?
I don't know. It's up to everybody, I'd say. I'm kind of in the same camp as everybody as it's not worth it.
Okay, so we won't rate it then. Not worth it.
All right. Is everybody
All right,
happy
and
with that?
that?
Cripple Jones
Whatever.
isn't here, so we don't have to pretend.
Okay, with that ends this episode of Crafting a Chat.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
What?
That's it.
I feel like that's not the end.
No, that's it. That's the end.
What? Why? Normally, when we
it-
do this, you go over the scores so far.
No, because I have to input the score still. I will go over
Oh.
that next week, so we'll save that for next week to
Oh,
go over.
got it.
I gotta input the actual scores
Yeah,
that
yeah,
people
yeah.
have got. Okay, well that concludes this episode of Crafting a Chat. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/craftingachat, YouTube.com/startingtoolate with 2 R's, and we will see you guys next week. Take care, everybody, and have a nice night.
Get out of here.
Remember,
The
if you
5th of
don't
November?
feed the pony,
Oh.
the pony will bite your nipples off. And if your pony bites your nipples off, what's the point of having a KitchenAid?